Hi, this is Scott Love with GreatRecruiterTraining.com. Hey, let's just say you've got a candidate that you're presenting to companies, someone that you came across last week when you're recruiting, and they said, you know what, maybe I want to make a move. They haven't done anything yet. They send you the resume and you start making phone calls to clients. It's called the MPC, the most placeable candidate. It's the quickest way to a deal. It's a way that you can make a placement with one single phone call. You happen to call a company that's looking for your guy, and you present them and you close the deal. The only problem with that is that you can spend a lot of time making calls on behalf of the candidate, and at the same time you're doing that, the candidate's out and setting up interviews on their own. How is it that you can keep that from happening? Well, you get the candidate to work exclusively with you. One search firm said, we've got this great idea. We have the candidates that we're marketing. We have them all sign a document that says they're going to work with us and only us, and if they don't, they've got to pay part of our search fee. Now, if I was a candidate, I would tell them, I'm not signing that. I'm not working with you guys. We've got to find a way so that the candidates will work with you and only you, not because of the prenuptial agreement, but because they love you. This is how you do it. You want to stack the value. You say, this is what I'm going to do for you, Joe. I'm going to understand exactly your uniqueness compared to other people out there just like you in your industry. Because I know your industry, I know exactly who to call. I'm going to use my relationships with people I already know to get you in their organization for an interview. I'm going to use my firm's reputation to get you in their organizations for an interview. I'm going to use my power of a recruiter to be able to show them that you have value, because they know that when a recruiter calls about a candidate, they know there's a fee attached to that. But they know that when a recruiter calls a candidate, they know that the candidate is probably worth that fee. Just because of the fact I'm involved, I make you look that much better. When I present you to them, I'm going to show them specifically where your value is. If they have concerns, I'm going to overcome those and do everything I can to get you an interview with that organization. I'm going to coach you on how to interview effectively. I'm going to help you in the transition process as we negotiate a compensation package. As I help you turn your notice in, I'm going to coach you on what to say and what not to say. So that way you can walk away with a good reference intact, a smooth transition process, and a good job waiting for you at the end of the process. All I ask is that you work with me and only me. When you explain it that way, you're using the contrast principle, you're also using the principle of reciprocity. If I do a favor for you, you feel compelled to do a favor for me. And two questions you always ask to gain compliance. The first one is this: does that make sense to you, Joe? Yes, it does. Are you okay with that? Yes, I am. So you say, if I come across an opportunity, I'm going to do everything I can to get you in. If you come across an opportunity, let me know about that. If another recruiter calls you and tells you about something, tell them you're already working with someone. Let's just work together for 2 or 3 weeks, and at the end of those weeks, I'll know whether or not this is working out for you, and I'll tell you either way. When you do that, you increase the odds of the candidate working with you and only you, and you'll make more placements because of it. Now, I'm doing a 1-hour webinar on how you can take advantage of certain concepts related to the MPC, not just to make a one-call placement, but to be able to build up your prospect base, to be able to build up your client pool, to be able to get more search assignments right now from organizations. So if you do this, you'll find more opportunities to place more people and make more money at the end of the year. This is a 1-hour webinar. Now, this one's different. Last week, I was doing a free teleconference over the phone. The teleconference company only has 200 lines available. More than that, tried to log in, and the bridge line broke. It fell. After 25 minutes, there was nothing. We got disconnected. So I decided to look into other options. So I'm excited to tell you this. This is my very first beta test on using video. So you can see me, and this is going to be a 1-hour video seminar. You're going to see me share this information to you. You're going to get my learning guide that goes along with this. You're going to be able to ask me questions, and you're going to be able to save this video that you can put in your training library forever. I'm also doing some changes on the price structure. It's $77 if you're with a large office. If you're with an office up to 5 recruiters, then it's $47. If you're a solo practitioner, it's $37. I'm doing some changing on my pricing for this, just to make it easy for the solo practitioner to be able to take advantage of this training. All you do is go to my website, GreatRecruiterTraining.com, look under the teleconferences section. You'll be able to sign up with your Visa, MasterCard. If you have American Express or Discover, email my assistant. Her email's on there. You'll get an email back that tells you what website to go to and the username and password. Again, that's going to be September 11th, Thursday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I appreciate you watching this. My name's Scott Love. Now, get back on the phone.